Here we are, here's grass from 3 days of mowing, and this video is kind of a confession, a update on how I'm doing things here. But last few days the grass is so kind of dry at the end of the winter. It's been quite hard work cutting. It's taken me about 6 hours to cut what you see here. There was 3 separate sessions, and it wasn't so bad, but it takes a lot of time. And anyway, we have a further 3 hectares over here, which a tractor has come to help us cut, because they still get subsidies for that 3 hectares that was planted. Anyway, our 2 hectares down here, which we graze and cut, we've been kind of managing for the last 2 years, 3 years including this year, grazing and cutting by hand. But one day I want to be able to cut this grass up here that he's cutting. Probably not next year, but the year after the subsidies finish, and we need to either be paying a tractorist to come and drive it, to come and cut it, or to cut it ourselves. So I've been thinking anyway of ways of making it possible ourselves. At the same time, I've been watching these wonderful videos here. Let's watch the thing going round. I've been watching wonderful videos of horses, Amish horses, or just American horses and European horses pulling the sickle bar mowers, and it looks so easy and so pleasant. So I had a quick look on the internet. I thought maybe we might go in this direction. I had a quick look on the internet, and there was one in the bazaar about 100 kilometers from here, and it looked really quite good, very cheap, just a few $100 or a few thousand Czech crowns. And because it was so close and it was the only one for sale, I thought I'd go and have a look. Anyway, needless to say, I pulled it back last night in the dark on the back of the trailer behind the car, and it needs to be modified. It needs to have the yoke, or the pole, the tongue I think it's called, extended. But at the moment it's set up for pulling behind a tractor. So I'm going to try and rig up my car to take a tractor implement, a little ladder-niver, and I was going to try it. Anyway, this is becoming a very long rambling video. I hope it's not going to go on too long. But anyway, at the same time, one coincidence followed another. The neighbour who is renting this part of the field and cutting it today, he knocked on the door and talked about something else, and he said he's going to be here with a tractor today. So I thought, yes, please, can you just come and cut this last remaining part? We'll make it by hand, the hay, but it will save me some work. So that's our plans. I won't ramble on anymore. I think it's beautiful countryside here. You can see the horses down there, and then I'll have a bit more time to work with those horses, get them behind the carts and the farm implements, and get going in that direction. We still have half a hectare, 5,000 square meters of grass on sloping and around trees around the house that we definitely have to cut with a scythe. Anyway, I'll make another video showing the very first grass cutter that I've ever bought after 7 years of mowing by hand with a scythe, which we will of course be carrying on doing. Needless to say, if the grass cutter pulled by horses or tractor doesn't work at all for any reason, it's going to be so easy after all this practice to cut, just to pull out the old 90 centimeter scythe blade and get on cutting. Although I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work. Anyway, that's it for now. Bye bye.